Just sorting my hair. I'm a little bit tired this evening, but decided to still do a stream. So this might be a short video. It might be a long video. We don't know. Let's see. If any questions come in or anything. So, welcome to the Thursday evening stream. I thought they were sleeping then, but they just they are still awake. So yeah, I do these streams often on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday mornings I do them at 10:30 a.m. I won't be here in 2 weeks time on Sunday. I'm doing a private, once a month I do a private online meeting, and that'll be the 9th of December, I believe, in 2 weeks. I'll just check. I think it's 2 weeks time. Yeah, the 9th of December, so I won't be doing a live stream then. What else to say? So yeah, so I do these on YouTube, and you can ask questions, either call in or write questions to me through Skype, and my Skype is Rebekah Maroon. And that is it. Hopefully it seems clearer. Yeah, it seems clearer this evening. Which is great. So I'll do the introduction and then you can ask questions or not. Hopefully my audio is okay as well and you can hear me. Ooh. No, the blanket's calling me. I need to get the blanket. I need to get it. I can really relax then. If I'm feeling snug and cozy, I can relax. Let me just... get this. Oh, that's nice. So what I talk about is coming home to this. Coming home to this. Because this is where completion is found. This is where wholeness is. This is where that resting place is. This is where that love is. And there's been a dream playing of somebody in time, moving through time, looking, seeking. And this is talking about the end of that. The end of that momentum, the end of that energy that is seeking for this. It's not speaking about you arriving somewhere, you perfecting your life situation and arriving at that place of perfection, you finding that resting place as you as a human. It's not about you finding love as a human. It's talking about ultimate freedom, unconditional love. It's beyond the human circumstances, beyond the human's conditioning, beyond the human's preferences, beyond the human. And this is what is longed for. You don't find fulfillment in the human. You don't find fulfillment in this reality of form or of changefulness. You won't find a resting place in changefulness. Because the nature of changefulness is to change, to appear and dissipate, to change, to morph into something else. You won't find resting in that. You won't find love, unconditional love, that unchanging love, that not dependent on having someone or having something. That full love, that full freedom isn't found for the human, isn't found in the human realm of things. So this is ultimate freedom, ultimate love, beyond the moving changefulness of this reality. So this is a dropping away of something. A dropping away of something. And what is left is wholeness. No separation. No space in between. No you and other. Wholeness. And it may or may not sound like an impossible thing. Like it's far off in time. But it can't be in time. Time is an idea appearing here. Time is an appearance in this, in you. This completion, this wholeness is right here appearing as everything. All that you long for and seek for is everything. All that is happening. It already is. Go and then tell the children. lights off. Turn the lights off, please. Is it off? So I think that's it for the introduction. So if you have any questions, then you can message me or call me on Skype. I'll just go online. Oh, I didn't notice that. Sorry. What's this? Oh, I've seen. Oh, what's happened there? Why am I in a group? I've entered a group by mistake. Sorry, Monica, I didn't know what to do on that. I can you resend me your friend request? But not in a group. Just individual rather than in a group. If you don't mind. Hi, Monica. Hi, Rebekah, it's so beautiful to watch you talk with such a passion and love. Seems like I never get enough of it. Thank you. You are welcome. It's such an enjoyment. I love talking about this message. It really is a passion. I mean, how could it not be a passion? I mean, like, how could it not be? But sorry, Monica, the other Monica, I've lost your message. So you have to resend your message, Monica. The other Monica. Oh, I don't know what her last name was, but the other Monica. Hi, Dee Hedgehog. This Skype is really awkward to use. I find it really awkward to use. I haven't got a mouse as well. Hi. Sorry, Monica, I lost your message. You have to yeah, I can't find it. Hi, Helen. Helen or Helen? Helen, I think. Hi, Helen. Do you have any insight or idea to why it is veiled? That what we long for? Why is it veiled? Well, in a way, it isn't veiled. It's all that there is that which is being longed for. But there's just this energy of looker, energy of seeking, that seemingly veiling this. What is this energy of me? I'm someone moving through time. Is the veil. That is the veil. There isn't like that's someone and then a veil. That someone is the veil. And it's just the way it is. It's just the way this seems to happen in humans. This veil of someone appears. This dream of someone separate, looking through the eyes as a separate entity in the body, is the veiling, the seeming veiling that this is wholeness, this is it, this is completion. So therefore it isn't like you can unveil this and then you can see that this is it. You are the veil, you are the problem. That you are the experiencer, the separate experiencer, that is the problem. It's just the way it appears. Thank you. Ah, Monica's back. Sorry about that, Monica. You're welcome. How do you feel the death? A big pain. The death. A big pain. Yeah, there can be pain. So the death of the body, there could be, probably will be pain. Oh, so you emailed me on Facebook earlier. The death of your child. That's really a harsh experience. The death of a child, really awful. It is what it is. What just happened, as a dream for me. Yeah. As I replied to you earlier on Facebook, I don't think I recommend going to see a bereavement counsellor to help you with that grief of losing your child. Non-duality isn't gonna. I wouldn't suggest non-duality as a way to deal with the grieving of your child or of anyone. I wouldn't suggest this is a solution to that. It's it's a hard one. It's a really hard one, a really emotional one. And I wouldn't attempt at all to try and speak non-duality to you. It seems really inappropriate. It just seems really. Not the best option to cover up the grief and the pain of that by saying there's no one there, there's nobody in pain, there's nobody experiencing that pain. I wouldn't recommend that at all. I'd recommend going to see a counsellor or a therapist to help you deal with that emotion. By all means, keep hearing the message of non-duality, but not to use that to help with grief or anything. This is the ultimate freedom, non-duality. It's the ultimate freedom. But in hearing this message, the human experience is also freed to be what it is. So the human experience, if it is grief, then there is grief. And there isn't that avoidance of that grief. It's full-on grief. So if your hope is to avoid feeling that pain through non-duality, you can maybe do that for a little while, avoid dealing with the human pain, but you never escape it. It will chase you around. This is it. And if grief is here, then grief is here. If pain is here, then pain is here. You can handle it all. What you are can handle it all. It is it all. Thank you, Monica. I can't describe how this is it. I can't describe how much this is it. This is it. And we just imagine, the mind imagines something else. Something else other than this. Better than this. More peaceful than this. More just magical than this. We imagine something. But this is the beauty. This innocence, this freshness. Didi. I keep using non-duality as a means of escape. I still believe it will help me rise above pain, hard things, etc. How did it sink in for you if you had this dilemma on your path? Oh, my back keeps hurting. Well, it didn't sink in for me. It didn't sink in. I didn't, but at some point go, oh, that's it. Now I get it. Now I understand it. Now it's sunken in. Well, it's not quite like that. That thought can happen, but that's not actually true. It's just another thought, another idea. Because this is what there is. Because this is what there is. This is what is happening. So if there's joy happening, if there's pain happening, that's what's happening. It doesn't need to sink in, it's just what's happening. There stops being a relationship with it, because there's just what is happening. Just the pain, just the joy, just the laughter, just the tears, just the thoughts, just the feelings. It's about the disappearance of you, the one holding on to all these different appearances. This lie that seems to happen in humans. This lie of I'm the experiencer of the joy, of the tears, of the pain. I have them. They're happening to me. It's the disappearance of this middleman or middle woman, middle person. Then there is just joy, then there is just pain, then there is just whatever's happening. This isn't a personal undertaking that you can learn. You can learn about, take on, understand. So even if it does sink in intellectually, it sinks in, oh, this is it, I get it, this is it. That can't be it, that can't be true. But that just has to happen, it has to happen, it just has to happen. All these different things that seem to happen as this awakening unfolds has to happen. This claiming of seeing, of knowing, of understanding, all that has to happen, and it'll be knocked out of you because it's not true. It can't be true. Who is that one that understands, who now sees, it's now sunken into? Who is this one, this person? It's not true. It never is true. Nothing ever is true. This is it. This is it. All these ideas the mind produces, it's never it. It can't be. You keep slapping me senseless. I love the imagery of that. With my complete irrelevance in all this. Oh, yeah. Slapping me senseless. Yeah. Because you aren't true. You aren't true. Just to be clear, the saying of you aren't true isn't to ignore or disregard the human. There seems to be a human that appears. There seems to be a story that appears of who you are, where you live, what you do and don't like, your routine, your whatever it is. That isn't to ignore that. It's just not true. It's not the experience. It's an experience happening, an appearance happening. This isn't at all to ignore the human. It just isn't what it seems to be. When that identification is there, that human is the experience. It's who you are. The sense of you is that human, is that character. And you're moving through life, experiencing life as a separate person, a separate character, an entity. That is not true. As the human, the body's alive, there needs to be a seeming character, seeming perspective that doesn't disappear. It's just not true. It's not the experiencer. It's not the one looking out of the eyes. It's just a way to communicate, a way to function. That isn't who's here. That isn't the truth of things. Thank you, Dee Dee. Monica. All people who live without me are speaking that this is it. There is pain. There can be all happiness, sadness. But nobody cares of it because nobody is there anymore. Nobody wants to hold on to the pain longer. So why you tell me that to be in non-duality, or how to say can't can't be not so much painful for nobody. If there is no more relationship, isn't life not so sad? Sorry for the grammar. Oh, let me read that again. Let him be all happy. I don't know about people saying that they don't care if there's pain there or not. There's a preference here to not have pain, not to be in pain. But if pain is there, then pain is there. So why do you tell me that to be in non-duality can't... I'm not sure what you mean by that bit. If there is no more relationship, isn't life sad? Not so sad. It means it's free. It means it's free to be what it is. It's free. The movements of life between pain and pleasure are free. They flow and it's free. So the changes of life happen, but there's no longer a belief that having just pleasure equals freedom, my happiness, or having pain means the end of my happiness or the end of my freedom. Freedom is, and in that appears pain and pleasure. No longer promising or withholding my freedom. Freedom is, regardless. That doesn't mean the human doesn't move towards pleasure and tries to move away from pain. That's a natural response. But it's no longer bound up in seeking to find freedom in the pleasure, seeking to find freedom by avoiding the pain. Life is what it is. It just is what it is. That flow is what it is. It doesn't matter anymore. If there's pain, there'll be a natural movement to fix the pain, to put a plaster on the wound. But it doesn't touch freedom. What I'm saying to you, Monica, is get a plaster for the wound. Don't sit there in pain saying, oh, there's no one here, there's no one here. The human, once freed, will get a plaster for the wound. So I'm saying to you, get a plaster, basically. Go and, not to hide the pain, but to go and deal with that wound. Because life is full of that pain and pleasure. If you're trying to fix the pain part in non-duality, then that isn't what this is about. Life is pain and pleasure. Thank you, Monica. Hi, Erica. Oh, hi. Hi, Rebekah. I've recently found your videos from watching many other non-dual speakers. I've heard many say that nothing is true, and I've been wondering if that's because nothing actually exists as it is, all appearance, or if they are meaning something else. It's best to ask them what they mean by that. My back's really hurting, I don't know. I did a bit of yoga yesterday, maybe it's to do with that. Yeah, I have said nothing is true before, but I'm not saying it now, so it's hard to, nothing is true. Hopefully it's not blocking the screen too much if I move. Yeah. You talking about truth of the person or not? Well, I don't know. This is it. I don't know what else you want. This is it. 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 You could say this is true, because this is what's happening, but this can't be held as a permanent thing. It's changing. So nothing is true. Nothing is true. What's happening is the only truth, but that is never a constant thing. It's always appearances. I mean, even the word, what does true even mean? True. Something is true. What does that even mean? Oh, she was typing, but she stopped typing, I think. Thank you. Oh, she's still. She's still typing. Thought it had stopped. It seems odd to think that nothing is true. If everything is real and unreal, then I suppose everything would be true and untrue. So it's actually irrelevant. Lol. Yeah. You can't hold on to anything. You really can't hold on to anything. You're trying to find a thing to hold on to as true, as the way it is, a platform to stand upon, and you really can't. That would be like sand. It will just, what's that word? Quicksand. It will just disintegrate underneath you. There is no stable resting place here. But it has to be experienced that nothing can be held on to. Whatever insight you have, whatever you've uncovered in your childhood, whatever you've worked through, you can never hold on to that. It will never be it. Whatever the thought produces as it, as true, as the way it is. You can't hold on to anything. And it results in suffering and anguish, and they're trying to. Your home is not here. Your home is not in this reality of form. And yet you're everything. You're everything. Okay. That's falling asleep then. Right, yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be it, I think. So thank you for joining. Lovely as always. Yeah. So yeah, she's crazy. Okay. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.